It's a 1, a 2, and a 3. The third video of the day. That's right. Unheard of, right? We're pushing the boundaries. We did the first one at 7 a.m. this morning before the kids were even up. And now the 2 kids are off at school. Or 1 is off at school. I've got 1 here. I've got a cord hanging on top of my head. So, of course, I can never get a video shoot 100% correct, right? Without being interrupted with either shoddy camera work, forgetting what I'm saying, jumping topics, or arranging, trying to get something set up for you guys to see. So, what we did is, I've already listed those slot cars. That large lot, that's on eBay right now. So if you want to look it up, it's under, what are the keywords? Vintage slot car, large lot, junkyard, Lamborghini, Chevy. Okay, that's on. We're moving on to the second item of the day. That's right, we're rolling. We might get 2 items on today. But hey, it's all about the build-up. It's all about momentum. And I've done this before. And at times when I'm just, it's a slow momentum for me. That's how I work, a slow build-up. I've had up to 15 listings within, I don't know, 2 hours. I can pound it out. That's 12 pictures. That's listing the item. I can pound through it. But right now, just getting that ball rolling. We got 1 on right now. We're going to move on to the second one. Here's another garage sale find. A great one. Guess what I paid for it? $5. Now, you guys are going to say, man, everything he buys he gets for $5. Well, I'm telling you, it just happens to work out that way. This was a great piece. The old lady had it. It's a violin, and I'm going to get right to showing it to you because that's what I want to do with you guys. I want to show you these items, and I'll give you a detail. Got to tell you the story. It was an estate sale. At least that's what the sign said, and it was a family that was selling their home. So I went in there. It was pretty much one of the first 5 customers in there. And it was the best kind of estate sale. It was put on by the family themselves. I went in there, walked through the house. Not much, you know. I think I bought 1 other item. Maybe a couple other items. But I found this was in the bedroom, and it didn't have a price on it. So I brought it out to the old woman who was sitting by the front door with her money box and her chair. And I said, how much for this old violin? Because that's what we're going to be looking at here in a minute. She goes, in her accent, which I'm not even going to attempt to do, she said, I'm not sure. I don't know what it's worth. You know that it's broken. I said, like, yes, but it's beautiful. I love it. I'd like to have it. And she's just like, $5? Done deal. Sold. Gave her the $5. Here's what we got. Basically, I believe it's a child or junior violin, but it's going to go under the title of violin, obviously. That'll be the keywords. And folk art. Look at this casket-like case that it's in. Look at this. All handmade, brother. The hooks. And it looks like a casket, right? Look at the detail on this thing. All wood. There's no damage to it. There's no rot on the bottom. I'm not going to show you the bottom because I don't want to disturb the violin that's inside. Oh, I see some damage. There's a split right there. But it's beautiful. It's patina. This is called a patina. Now, let's open this up. This is why I love it. It was found complete. And it's got the bow in here, if that's what it's called. An old cleaning type substance still in there. Just nuked. But look at this hand sewn folk art. Just beautiful. You say, well, how's it folk art? Because it's homemade. It's one of a kind. The girl either did it herself or maybe her mother did it when it was a gift. We don't know. Maybe the grandmother did it. It's just a piece of felt that would cover the violin. And then in here, of course, it's rough. There's the broken pieces right in here. But man, it's an old one, eh? And that's what you love. For $5. Now, I gotta think that I'm gonna get $10 for this, at the very least, right? Of course, yes, I did try to look in there to see if there's a name, if it's a Strat. And I don't think it is. I forget the the things to look for on these violins. Of course, if I take a little bit of time and I went on YouTube, I could find these things out, right? But there's a way to look at it. I believe if it's 1-piece construction on the back, or if it's 2 pieces, that kind of dates it as well, or maybe it's the quality. But man, what a great, fun piece. Like I said, $5. I'm about to snap off 12 pictures of this baby and put it on eBay and see what it brings. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. And that's what I'm talking about, selling your items. These things, I kind of accumulate them and then they get sucked into the vortex and then they never leave, right? Well, we got to change that game plan, and I hope you guys are on board with me. Let's start selling that inventory. Look at that. That is fun. $5, garage sale. Early bird gets the worm, right? Doesn't get any more old and cliche than that. But that is a fact. And remember, you get out there some days and there's going to be 100 guys that are going to get out there and beat you. But the one thing that you can always win at is consistency. Consistency, consistency, year after year, week after week, day after day, hunting, getting out there. There's consistency for you. That's the baby monitor. I got to go. This video's over. Hey now!